Yo, Tester's coming out today. New package.
I might be down later.
Later?
Look, I'll catch you around the way, alright?
Before Michael B. Jordan would star in Fruitvale Station, Fantastic Four, Creed, and as Eric Killmonger in Black Panther.
I took life from my own brothers and sisters right here on this continent. And all this death, just so I could kill you.
Before Michael B. Jordan would clock in 3.1 million Instagram followers at the time of this recording.
I got a lot of requests to slip some numbers to you, and I was like, we're not doing that today.
Not today.
Before Jordan would get his start in television, appearing in Friday Night Lights, CSI, All My Children, The Sopranos, and The Wire.
But some white guy rolls up in the car, waves you down and pays for 8. How many vowels you got left?
15.
How the f you able to keep the count right? You're not able to do the book problem here.
Count be wrong, then f you up.
Now, I really feel it goes without saying that there is no relationship between the greatest athlete in the entire world, Michael Jordan, and Michael B. Jordan. In fact, he rocks the B, just to make that clear. But Michael B. Jordan did have his early sights set on making it big in the NBA. He even stated in an early interview, going through elementary school playing on teams against older kids, you hear, oh, you think you're Michael Jordan? You think you can play ball? You can't play ball, but then you start playing and they stop talking. Despite his passion to live up to his name as a serious baller, Michael would continually find success as an actor. Starting off at the age of 12, by 16 he was a soap opera star. By 22 he had starred in 3 of the most critically acclaimed television dramas in the past decade. So let's take a look at how he did it. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrutton, documenting the life and career of Michael B. Jordan prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now, you guys requested this video, hitting me up in the comment section down below. Let me know if you want me to cover other actors that are in the Black Panther film. Cover, that's what I meant to say. The best way to get a hold of me is via Instagram or Twitter. All right, here we go. Michael B. Jordan was born after 89 hours of labor on February 9th, 1987 in Santa Ana, California. Now, that's just an hour southwest of Los Angeles, so one would assume this allowed him to break into Hollywood with ease. But life would take Michael and his family to an area known as Weehawken in Newark, New Jersey, when he was just 2 years old. His mother, Donna, was a high school guidance counselor, and his father, Michael A. Jordan, well, he was a caterer. And they must not have liked what they saw going on in the public schooling system, because they decided to homeschool their children, and they all attended church on the regular. Now, we know what you're thinking. This guy was homeschooled, he was a church boy, he must have had it easy. Well, Michael's family, they weren't exactly living in a mansion. I'll get to that in just a second. Michael's mom pushed him to explore different interests. He took tap dancing lessons as a child. His dad hoped he would make it as a basketball player, thus allowing MBJ to play on a basketball team at New Jersey's Newark Arts High School. He also has a lifelong obsession with anime, and said this in an interview with NY Daily News. I'm a comic book guy. I grew up reading comics and graphic novels and being fans of those worlds. He also told Vulture, Newark isn't a playground. I had friends that sold drugs, stole cars. Being African American and driving a nicer car than cops thought I should be at 16 gave me problems. Now, the car he was driving was a BMW, so maybe he did have it pretty good. But by 16, his acting career had already lined his pockets with him working a full-time gig while still in high school. His break into show business happened when he was 10 years old, after a receptionist at a doctor's office recommended the young Jordan get some headshots and give modeling a go. Same thing happened to me. Look at me now. Young Michael got some headshots and gave modeling a shot. Soon after, he landed ads for CVS and Toys R Us. 2 years later, he started landing acting gigs, with him appearing on Cosby and The Sopranos. Let's take a look at the latter. Here he is, he's the kid in the middle. The latter, the later, the latter. Right?
Hey, what you doing? Where you spin? What do you mean? I ain't doing nothing. Yes, you did. You threw that rapper on the floor. Pick it up. Leave me alone.
His next big opportunity came in 2001 when he had a principal role in Hardball, a movie about an inner-city baseball team starring Keanu Reeves. By 15, he was playing a recurring character of Wallace on The Wire.
I'm saying, this here game, it ain't gonna work for you no more, man. You leaving, you stirred up some shit.
The next year, he landed a 3-year gig on All My Children, playing Reggie Porter, a delinquent teen. While filming this role, he was still playing on the high school basketball team and was a little conflicted about his future. In an interview with a local newspaper, he said this: "I love basketball, it's my passion, I play basketball every day. It comes down to what I want to do and what I should do. It's a messed up decision. Now ideally, he had plans to continue playing ball into college, but his acting career was taking off with him landing roles in Without a Trace, Law & Order, Criminal Intent, Cold Case, and Burn Notice. His career had also taken him to Los Angeles. Then in 2009, he joined Friday Night Lights as a quarterback who takes up football to avoid juvie. He still got some trouble though.
Tensions intensify.
Keep your personal crap off this field, and you quit letting me down and quit letting the team down.
In 2010, he landed a role on Parenthood as a formerly homeless recovering alcoholic. Now, having starred in 3 of the most critically acclaimed television series of the past decade, well, he was primed to take over Hollywood. First up was a role in George Lucas's Red Tails. No one saw that. And then in the Ryan Coogler directed feature, Fruitvale Station. Now, that film is based on a true story, and we saw Michael play the starring role of Oscar Grant, a 22-year-old African-American man killed by police while at an Oakland, California subway station.
You fucking shot me, bro.
Of course, there was also Creed, where he bulked up huge, and he was offered the role of Dr. Dre in Straight Outta Compton. That was in 2015, and he opted instead to take on the role of the Human Torch in the Fantastic Four. Now, we all know how that turned out, but he would make his return to the Marvel Universe in 2018 with the Black Panther.
How is he differentiated from other Marvel villains we've seen?
Now, if you've seen that film, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This dude has another 4 films scheduled for like 2018 or 2019, and he's gonna try his hand at directing. He's a busy guy. The only other piece of info I could dig up that was a little interesting is that Michael B. Jordan still lives with his mom and dad, where they live with him in his LA mansion. Home-cooked meals. I don't blame him. As for the rest of the story, well, I'm gonna wrap this one up here because this is before they're famous. My name is Michael McCrudden. We make all sorts of celebrity bios here for you on this channel, but I need you to tell me who to document next. We also have an entire playlist dedicated to actors and comedians that you should click on right now. I'll see you guys in another video. Boom! I did kind of burp at the end. I hope no one noticed.